Hiya, it's Joey Reynolds. I have to have a little talk with my bird. Do you know that Dennis Fitzpatrick, my good friend, is calling you a prop? You realize that? I mean, you're not an animation figure or something that's done with special effects or photoshopped. This is actually a smart bird. See, and Dennis, although he is famous for writing books on the brain and also sexual abuse, this is not bird abuse. This is just simply being, well, I can't imagine having sex with a bird. It better be a very large vulture. But some people marry those vultures. This is getting really dicey here. Some people marry a turkey. And some are too chicken to get married. See, there's the foul play now. All of it, all of it. Where is that sign? This is it. This is the thing we want to follow. No foul language here. No foul moods. It's time to talk about a couple of things that are very unpleasant. One of them is the killing of history. Black and women. Now the Kate Smith thing is they want to take that statue down. She was known to have had some sort of an unsavory past, and they want to take her statue down, although she sang God Bless America famously. But they found something wrong with her. And now we want to take all the statues down of slavery, reminding us of the past. You know what happens when you don't remember the past? You become Rome. Now, have you watched Netflix? You see Rome on Netflix? Watch that. There's only 4 emperors in the history of Roman Empire, and a couple of them were a little dicey, like Caligula, who followed Titus. But follow the yellow brick road, which the Romans built. They built roads. They built. See, what they did was they took people and put them in the Colosseum and had the lions eat the Christians for entertainment. Does that sound familiar? Like it's called television. What we do is we show people who are devouring other people and inanimate objects and birds. Everything is getting up in arms now because we're trying to be entertained by bad news, and we're looking for entertainment in the wrong places. Entertainment's supposed to be fun, joyful, musical, comedy, even an accordion, although I despise that instrument. But why? Why? Because I'm raised with that as an Italian. You know what Italians used to do? They come to this country, they go to Ellis Island. Everybody's had everybody who came to this country has had some sort of a initiation. Every single nationality from Europe that came here after the Indians. The Indians got their casinos, they're happy. Now black people want reparation. Okay, very nice to have that. I said a long time ago that black people ought to have the toll booths. But now the toll booths are all automated, so they don't want those. Black folks cannot look for reparation. They just got to look to the future, be educated like all of us have done with our families and our kids. Not any particular nationality, race, religion, which is what we're trying to do. We're going to shoot people in church and in synagogues. What are you going to do? You want to offend God? Probably many people are offending God just by their very birth. Although I don't think, there's an atheism here, a discussion about atheism. There is no God, and we're all going to live it out and play this deck of cards that we've been dealt. And I could certainly tell you that in the White House we have the Joker. No, I take that back. He's not playing with a full deck. That's a lot of people will go to the wall that we haven't built yet to defend this behavior, because that's the way we are in our society. Not forgiving, we want to be entertained. It's all about entertainment. But really what it's all about is money. I mean, let's face it, we become a money culture. There is nothing happens on this planet anymore without money. Nothing. There's no free beaches. You got to park to go on the sand that you already paid for. You got to pay now to go to the middle of Manhattan in New York City because they want to make money. They say that's for the potholes. I think they're smoking too much pot, and there's the hole for pot is not in New York. Listen, we have to change, and we're not going to change easily because we are people who are arrogant, and we need to really get away from self-centeredness. We need to be a little bit more of a lot of things that requires someone on top to model. We need somebody that models. You can't tell people what to do, but you can model it. So if you have somebody on top, and God knows who that is, or the divine knows who it is, or the planet knows who it is, whichever way you're looking at that higher power. You know, we need something on the top. Maybe we need a committee. You know, because maybe the Russians were right about that. You need to have a committee, but not a chairperson. The chairperson usually guides the ship. And you know what? I think we're in a place where we don't want to discuss politics on the television because we're so opinionated, so divided, and we have to really start talking about it differently. And I'm of the opinion that I have no opinion, but you've heard enough of it, haven't you? For a guy, is that the feather of the bird? Yeah. The bird is happy because she is being fed, and that's all that people want. And she has full medical coverage and a retirement plan. And I also bring in for conjugal visits a canary. So, you know, I had some chicken this morning, and I had chicken again for lunch, and I don't think the chickens knew each other. It's a Reynolds Rap.